Hi, my name is Mark J. Boyer, and I am the Whiskey Artist. Today, we will do some art creation, and we will pair it with a bottle. This bottle, namely, Stillhead from Vancouver Island, Victoria, BC. Our good friend Kevin Whiteman, Mr. Moose Knuckle himself, donated this for the cause. With that, before we get into some art creation, we did a barrel pick here this past week or so at Traverse City Whiskey Company, and Kevin came down, and a few of us guys from Evernorth, we went and did a pick. On top of that, then this past weekend, or past Thursday, they did a drop at Evernorth, and I shot a few shots over there, and I'm going to share that with you first, and then we'll get into some art creation, and then we'll talk about whiskey. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's sweet. Like, I just drink. You want to pull it over your teeth?
Here we are. We're watching the ever elusive Moose Knuckle pull a rubber bung out of a barrel.
He's in there too.
Oh, I'm sure it is. You got a gynecological license for that?
I'm just not trying to get completely destroyed here.
Oh. Yeah, because Tom shoved that fucker in there. Ah, nice. We're gonna peach the shit out of this. It's a good job, Kev.
Thanks, man.
America welcomes you. Say that again. Fresh whiskey. Oh, look at that black tongue. Nice. Hold it up there, Kev. See, that's awesome. There you go. That's really cool. Flip it over.
There you go. That actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
You want a lick?
Popping that TC cherry.
Popping that TC. Wow.
I mean, you can see where I licked it, so just go for it. It tastes
Jimmy, lick it.
Was that a video?
Yeah.
Hey, we're Canadian. I'm a Canadian.
Lick
What
it.
do you expect? When's the next time you're gonna get a chance?
First salmon?
Come on, Josh.
Wow.
Come on, Boyer. Give me your phone. Come on.
All right.
It's actually good.
It's not bad.
There you go.
It's all right, man.
It's probably scotch.
Scotch is good. The ever coveted sharing table here. There's some good stuff on there. So we are here at Evernorth. Big drop.
Some of theirs
Got a
in
Deers.
barrel ages it.
Hey,
Tell my fans hi.
how's it going?
Yeah, tell them I have no fans.
You have no fans.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes, yeah.
I'm his other fan.
I'm a fan.
I got 2 fans.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
So, what you saw, we had a good time. But anyway, I figured I'd share that with you guys before we got into the art creation. I just wanted to say, had a great time with the fellas. Chris at Traverse City Whiskey Company, fantastic. Everybody there was really great. Tom, their blender, who I had met through Evernorth before, fantastic guy. And I mean, we really had a great time, as you can see from the video that I shot. And with that, let's get into some art creation. Remember, it goes fast. So, with that art, I used different tools. I mean, here's the finished piece. It's a little, like I said, little stretch canvases. This is like a 4x6. It's just a little one, but you can see it. With that, I started out with a kiddie tool, and I like kiddie tools because, well, they're meant for kids, and you know, I'm a kid at heart. I'm a big doofus is what I am. But anyway, I like kid art tools because, you know, they're designed for kids to use and be creative. And the thing is, usually what they are is it's something that's smaller, that they actually make bigger stuff that, you know, people come up with and use. Like the first one I use is this. And it looks like, and it's exactly what it is. It's a little mini rag mop. And people sometimes they'll go and buy just rag mop heads and use that in their art for stamping. Well, this is good when you're doing small stuff because you got a handle and it makes it easy. I've seen people where they take, you know, cotton yarn and stuff and make their own. But, you know, it's a simple thing. Then, you know, I took a regular brush and I brushed some paint on it. And then I went back and I was thinking about using an ink pad because I have these little rollers. And these come off and I have different patterns. And they snap on, and they spin. And I would have taken it to like an ink pad, but the paint was wet and I was like, that's not gonna work. So I just took some acrylic ink and put it on a pad of paper plate and I rolled it in there and then I rolled it across the art and you got that kind of scale pattern because that's kind of what that is. And then after that, I just took a very fine brush and I did some strokes with some red paint to give it some highlights. And we call it art. Usually I come up with some crazy name. Most of my art has crazy names. I just haven't gotten a chance to name that one yet because, well, I just did it. Anyway, with that said, today we're going to pair it with another thing that's kind of crazy. Kevin Whiteman. Kevin's a good friend. He's a good guy. He's Canadian. He goes by Moose Knuckle, and it's kind of a thing. But this is the distillery that is near him. It's called Stillhead. They're actually located in Duncan, British Columbia, which is on Vancouver Island near Victoria. It's like, you know, it's a bedroom community of Victoria type thing. Was done, he did this pick. It was one of his picks with his group, which is 6 Whiskey Bros, and it's a single cask rye, number 1. First time they did a rye, apparently. Just this one, a single cask. And it's a traditional cask in American oak. It's a first fill, new barrel, and it's kind of young. It's 3 years, 1 month. It was bottled on May, I can't tell what that is. May 30th, 2024 is when it was bottled. Anyway, he gifted this to me, and he asked me when we did the pick at Traverse City Whiskey Company. He and Jimmy Shaw and Josiah Hunt came over to my house, and they were the first ones to ever get an eye on the pile and all the stuff that's on the floor behind me that we won't talk about. Anyway, but they were the first ones to ever come down here, and we were sampling some different pours, some different bottles. And we got to talking, and he says, hey, you should do a review on this next. And I said, that's a good idea. So I'm pairing my art with this. I'm also pairing this with his trip to Michigan. He comes out here a couple times a year. I'm also pairing it to the visit from my friends that came down and hung out with me and had some pours with me. It was a good day. We had a great day. And anyway, so with that, let's open it. Well, that was a good cork pop. So with that, we're going to drink out of a Virtue Spirits Glen. It's the only Evernorth Glen I have because I didn't steal any. I actually bought this one. I actually bought it online way back when, in the days of yesteryear. Anyway, with that, let's get on the nose here. For as young as it is, it doesn't have that super ethanol forward. I'm not getting a lot of the minty, vegetal type, smells that some people get on ryes. I'm getting more of almost like a light peach. Here, let's give the glass a turn a little bit here. Give it an SJ, because Matt Porter always tells me to do the SJ. He knows what he's talking about. He's a good man. I'm trying. It's like, your classic ryes. I'm getting like the baking spice and stuff, but there's a fruity, it's peach or apricot. It's something like that. Anyway, with that, cheers. Let's get it on the palate. Oh my, that's really good. Huh. And people would think, you know, it came from Canada, so it tastes like Canadian whiskey. No, it's straight rye. I mean, it's a straight up rye. And yeah, that's really good. A lot of people don't like Canadian whiskey, and I haven't quite figured that one out. I grew up in Washington State, and now I live in northern Michigan. So, you know, both border states. And Canadian whiskey was pretty prevalent in my area in the Pacific Northwest when I was, you know, started my drinking journey on whiskey and such. And then out here, it doesn't seem like it's as popular. And nowadays, with all the political crap that's going on, you know, people are kind of pissing on it. And honestly, I really do think people need to revisit Canadian whiskey because some of it's pretty good. I wouldn't say all of it's good. Some of it's really bad, but some of it's pretty damn good. So, you know, don't shit all over it without trying it. That's the best thing I can say. I always say, go to the bar, get a pour. That's the easiest way to do it. Anyway, but with this, I'm going to go in for a second pour. I lost my train of thought. The char is good. I don't know if they said what the char was on this. Nope, doesn't say. It is, oh, I didn't say this. It is 122.2 proof. And it's 100% British Columbia rye grain. So like I said, it's 100% rye. It's not blended. It's not colored or anything like that. And that's another thing. A lot of people believe that a lot of Canadian whiskey has caramel color and stuff added to it. Yeah, some of it does, but it's always the lower end stuff. If you get the higher end stuff, no, none of that happens. That's why I've been telling a lot of people about this Canadian Club, the Invitation, which is like batch 2. It's 18 years old. It's $40 a bottle. It's fantastic. And I don't understand why people don't drink it. Actually, I've got one here somewhere. I don't know where it went. Anyway, either way, my point is, don't forget to try different things. And don't just shit upon it or poo-poo it because you don't understand it or you're against something. Just let it go. Drink the whiskey. The whiskey will lead you. Anyway, this has it's got a really good fruity up front. The mid palate, you get those chars and spices, and it's on the back of the palate. It's subtle, and it doesn't hang on for a long time, but it did give me a good hug. And I will say, you know, it's pretty good. Retail price on this, have no idea because it was a gift. So, I mean, for all I know, it's $1,000 or $10. I really have no clue. I guarantee Kevin's going to come in and make comments about it, so he'll bring it up. But I'm just saying, if you ever get a chance to happen to get one of these, or if you happen to know Kevin and you can maybe get one of these, or if you ever happen to make a trip to, you know, Victoria, go up and see the gardens. It's where my parents did their honeymoon, believe it or not, way back when, in 1966. So anyway, go by there and check it out. And I'll throw some pictures up of the distillery, and so you can see that. It seems like a nice place, and it seems like the people that work there are, you know, they love what they do. And most people that work in a distillery love what they do because, well, it's their passion. And with that, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for putting up with my idea of taking my background in TV production and mixing it with my love of art and my obsession with whiskey. It's basically what ended up, and this is what you're watching now. And I do the best I can to try to get out content as much as I can, but I also have a full-time job, so I'm busy. With the furnace kicking on, love you guys, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.